Bless, 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 bless. Have some stuff on my mind I want to talk about before I go to my bed. Because I have a bad habit. I don't like writing down stuff. Like, unless I need to, right? I just like to get it off my chest and just get it out there. But what I want to talk about, I wanted to touch base on what I was talking about again. Temptations around the corner, and how easy it is to get caught up when you make a mistake, and understanding as a light worker, I only can speak for myself. When I've made a mistake and I fall from quote unquote grace, I notice that my whole attitude changes, my whole demeanor changes, and everything changes. You know what I mean? It's like for a second you're demoted. For a second, you're covered in muck. And you have to understand, when you fall from grace and get and fall back into the third dimension, when you're thinking like the regulars, you have to understand you're not that same person you were before you made that mistake. So you have to understand that when you fall from grace, you got to climb back up that ladder to enlightenment again. And it's gonna be a step. It might be a process, but you got to get back up there again, because I notice, you know, everything changes, and then when I gather back my thoughts, clear my conscience, purge myself up, I transform it back to who I was before, a pure person, a humble, calm person, and that's how you're supposed to be, always in your natural state. And so when you get come out of that natural state now, you're back into the animal state. That's an animal state, where I call it, where you're on a low vibration. You're on an animal vibration. You can't, you don't know good from, good from wrong, but on a spiritual level, it's not there. Like when you're in tune. When you're in tune, you know everything. There's nothing that's hidden. But like I said, when you fall from grace, and you fall from that heavenly state that you were in, and you fall back on a normal plane, your thinking changes. So let's bear that in mind. That that it's critical that you get back to the fifth dimension when you fall from grace. So like I said, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but it just takes a big person with a big heart, to own up to it, and forgive yourself and move on, because you'll never be the same until you cleanse yourself, purge yourself, and climb back up that ladder of enlightenment. Climb back up that ladder to the fifth dimension. Climb up that back ladder to perfection, where you were before. So don't get discouraged. We all been there, but just don't stay there. All right, we all been there. Just don't stay there. Get up, climb back up, and get back to that high level that you were before. More life, more blessed protection, more prosperity. Bless.